Hello everyone, and welcome to Hyperanalyzing LCS, the series where I discuss the biggest moments from the LCS and give attention to the tiniest details that can decide the outcome of a game. This week we will look at some plays from Week 6 of the 2022 LCS Spring Split. Evil Geniuses pulled off this perfect turret dive against TSM.
You have to take every game very seriously from here on out. But if we are looking at a lot of the power sources over from TSM, Tactical is one of them and is currently getting focused and just pushed out right now. So Shenyi directly under turret. The dive is here. Vulcan taking as much of the aggro as possible, but dodging as much as he can. Even with a wave coming through, it allows Tactical to come back into this just a bit. The Cathian Rain, but the onslaught of shadows could come through and punish. Shenyi's taken out of it, and Tactical, the last sliver of light, isn't good enough. The juggling is good though.
Just over 7 minutes into this game, Inspired joins the EG bot lane to turret dive TSM. Tactical backs away from his turret, and there's enough space between him and Danny that EG don't feel comfortable chasing him, so they turn their attention to Shenyi, who is still under his turret. Vulcan is the first to engage, but he doesn't walk up to root Shenyi with an auto attack. Instead, Vulcan starts the fight with Dredgeline. This allows him to stay at the edge of turret range, making it easy for him to drop tower aggro when he gets low. Inspired and Danny take one turret shot each on the initial dive attempt as they are not able to get the kill. At this point, Tactical comes back under the tower, thinking that EG's lower health bars will dissuade them from diving again. However, Inspired still has Onslaught of Shatters available, so he uses that to re-engage onto Tactical. Danny is actually the first to take turret aggro, and he has to flash away to stay alive. Danny does turn back around to get the kill on Shenyi as turret aggro switches over to Vulcan. At this point, I need to point out something with Vulcan's runes and items. He has the rune Perfect Timing, which gives him a stopwatch at the start of the game. That stopwatch cannot be used until 14 minutes, and this dive happens only 7 minutes into the game. However, the stopwatch from Perfect Timing becomes available 2 minutes sooner for every takedown you get. Vulcan currently has 3 takedowns, so his stopwatch will be available at 8 minutes. As turret aggro switches to Vulcan, the assist he gets for the kill against Shenyi reduces the time his stopwatch becomes available to 6 minutes, making it available right now for Vulcan to use to drop turret aggro and stay alive. Inspired picks up turret aggro next, and as he picks up the kill on Tactical, the turret never goes back to Danny or Vulcan, so all 3 EG players manage to survive the turret dive. Blabber found this huge engage as Diana against Immortals.
Attempt for the Lee Sin steal, and actually Revenge gives up the tower, walks in because they're going to go for the play on a Winston. They root him in place, and actually, it's really Immortals who want this fight. Ulti lands for Felios, but is there really a battle? They don't even take the hook in, but now Ari's going to try, gets a slow, looks for the charm, as Izoni's out of Blabber. Can they get the other half? But Hook is going to come just a quarter second late. It's a rocket belt back, it's a dunk in, and Blabber is on for kills number 2 and 3. The dive in is going to mean nothing. Immortals wanted to fight, but untrue to their name, they die right away.
Immortals is not able to contest Cloud9 for the Dragon, but they still do look for a fight after the Dragon goes down. IMT lands a lot of CC onto Winsome, but they don't have the damage to kill him. Power of Evil dashes forward and lands a slow onto Blabber with Everfrost. His charm forces Blabber to use Zhonya's Hourglass. Coming out of the stasis, Blabber uses Hextech Rocket Belt to just barely get out of range of Destiny's hook, and he also dodges Xerxes' Sonic Wave. He gets a little bit of bonus movement speed from the Rocket Belt as he turns back towards the IMT team, and that gets him in range to reach them with Flash and Lunar Rush, and he hits 3 with his ultimate Moonfall. Destiny uses Stopwatch, but the 2 primary IMT carries die quickly to Blabber's damage, and Destiny falls anyway after his stasis ends. Blabber's engage gives C9 3 kills for 0 and sets them up to take Baron just after it spawns. 100 Thieves finished off the biggest comeback of the split with this teamfight.
But if 100 Thieves can push out both mid and bottom, they won't have to care about it at all. So Nocturne ultimate in.
But they gotta be careful to survive the dive. Pride Stalker's looking for FBI, and they're gonna get the Guardian Angel. Closer looking to fight back somehow, trying to stay alive. And this one, Guardian Angel's popping left, right, and center. Pride Stalker comes back to life. FBI's looking to get himself away to safety, and they're gonna be able to take down Lost and Ablaze together. Both carries for the Golden Guardians are down.
45 minutes into this game, Golden Guardians try to surprise 100 Thieves by using the Nocturne ult to start a fight in the mid lane. FBI is caught in a bad spot as he uses Gale Force away from Pride Stalker but towards Lost, then has to flash back away from Lost. Pride Stalker uses Flash and Lost uses Killer Instinct to get on top of FBI, and they pop his Guardian Angel. At this point in the game, half of the players in this game have Guardian Angel available, and it's really the timing of those revives that decides this fight. 100 Thieves are able to get all of their members into the mid lane, with Abadaga roaming up from bot lane and Sunday using the Scion ult to get up the bottom river. 100 Thieves are able to get the Guardian Angels off of Pride Stalker and Lost while FBI is reviving. As FBI comes back to life, Pridestalker and Lost are doing their resurrections, so a Blaze Olive is the only person in range who can damage FBI, and he is quickly forced to use Zony's Hourglass with the entire 100 Thieves team around him. On the other hand, when Pridestalker comes back to life, he is surrounded by the enemy team with no allies to help him, and although he gets out with a well-timed spell shield, Lost has no chance to escape and gets killed by the 100 Thieves team. A Blaze Olive exits his stasis stuck in the gravity field and with the entire enemy team surrounding him, so he falls as well. 100 Thieves win this skirmish 2 kills to 0 because they were able to capitalize on FBI's Guardian Angel, while the Golden Guardians could not make use of their own GAs and stasises. 100 Thieves are able to win the game off of this fight, despite still being down 4,500 gold when the enemy Nexus falls. The Dignitas bot lane turned around a turret dive from Immortals to pick up 3 kills.
Actually rotating Power of Evil down 2 for that possible dive. Let's see, no teleports are available.
Glacial on Thresh, here comes PoE with the ulti, 4v2.
Straight up.
4v2, no one can show. This has to be a dive that works. Knockup not gonna land, but it will be a million damage on an Destiny, 1 for 0 so far. They're gonna trade it back, PoE ignited, and PoE drops as well. Kills number 2, kills number 3. They only got 1 back, BioDaddy and Neo.
Immortals send 4 players to the bot lane to dive Neo and Biofrost. Before the dive starts, Neo uses the last bullets from his blue gun to get onto red-white, the ideal gun combo for surviving a turret dive. Destiny goes in first with Abyssal Dive, but he immediately gets hooked by Biofrost, and the damage from Neo and the Dignitas turret kill Destiny before he gets a chance to activate the Thick Skin Shield. Turret aggro switches to Power of Evil, who is very deep under the turret and can't get away safely as he falls to Biofrost's Ignite. Meanwhile, the first kill onto Destiny gives Neo level 6, and Neo spends the skill point on his ultimate and is able to use the ultimate with the Severum gun to get a big heal, while also taking Biofrost's Lantern to get deeper underneath the turret and any position to focus Xerxes. Biofrost manages to barely sidestep Xerxes' Haymaker, forcing Xerxes to flash after Biofrost, but Neo and the turret kill Xerxes before he can hit Biofrost. This makes Arrow use his flash as well to get the kill onto Biofrost, which he does get, but Dignitas still wins out 3 kills for 1 in this 2v4 outplay. 100 Thieves outplay FlyQuest in this fight around the second Rift Herald.
The game up now. It's 100 Thieves who are first to the scene. FlyQuest bringing in a teleport. It looks like they might just want to contest for this. Here we go. The Herald's just burning away. 100 Thieves are going to secure it before FlyQuest is able to make their way in. He buying time with a nice stopwatch placement. Super Mega Death Rocket flies in, and 100 Thieves are ready for the counterattack. Vex makes his way into the fight, and now you've got Abadaga looking to set it up, but it's a double kill back over to Someday. A 1-for-2 trade so far. They're continuing to try to get away from the dead body of Kumo, who he taken very low. Johnson's still alive. Takoi still alive. Half HP.
As 100 Thieves take the second Rift Herald, FlyQuest starts the fight with Aphromu finding a dredge line onto Huhi. Huhi immediately uses Stopwatch, dodging Takui's charm and also making Johnson's lightning crash hit nobody, so he doesn't get any bonus movement speed or attack speed for this fight. 100 Thieves do funnel through this choke point, and 4 of them get knocked up by a fully charged Scion Q. Takui uses Spirit Rush to capitalize on that knockup, but he can't damage 100 Thieves' carries, and he doesn't want to use his second and third charges of Spirit Rush while Huhi is blocking a lot of damage with Leona's W. Takui misses his next charm, and Huhi and FBI are just barely able to get away alive. On the other side of the wall, after Kumo hits that 4-man knockup, Abadaga hits Kumo with Shadow Surge and uses that to dive in and land a Fear onto 3. He does get killed by Jose Diodo, but Someday is able to pick up 2 kills in return with a single use of the Gore Drinker active. Jose Diodo transforms into Vex and forces the stopwatch out of Closer, but Closer is able to flash over the wall and out of Jose Diodo's ult. Without vision in the blue buff pit, Jose Diodo flashes after Closer but fails to correctly predict which direction Closer is running, so Jose can't finish off the kill. Despite being deep in the enemy jungle, Closer is able to recall out as FBI and Huhi escape on the other side of the fight, giving 100 Thieves a 2-for-1 trade in kills plus the Rift Herald. Cloud9 won a fight over the Rift Herald in their big game against Team Liquid.
3 or 4 of them, like he got a significant amount, so between that and the refillable, he's right back to full. TL though starting this up, Summit not going to really be able to do anything about it by himself, but 3 other members here from C9 are coming. Will they be willing to take a straight up fight? Zeri is going to have to move faster, so will be a 5v4 if TL can make it go slow.
Super Mega Death Rocket already missed. Summit's looking for the damage onto Core JJ, and they'll find him. Cloud9's already got 1, but it's going to be traded back. Support for support. Add another one to the pile as Whippo falls over. 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Cloud9, 4 for 1. Cloud9 is about to ace Team Liquid. 9 minutes into the game. Fudge finds a little bit more damage.
As the Rift Herald drops below 2000 HP, Blabber starts the fight with a good pillar to slow 3 members of TL. This is a 4v4, but with Hansama roaming up from bot lane, C9 will be outnumbered shortly. Summit chases down Core JJ for the first kill, as Bwipo and Santorin both get stunned by Fudge's gravity field while they get melted by Chaos Storm. Fudge gets the kill on Bwipo, but Santorin is able to trade a kill back onto Winsome. As Hansama arrives, the fight becomes a 3v3, but TL has the advantage in health. Santorin transforms into Tahm Kench and uses Abyssal Dive towards Fudge, but Summit and Blabber are able to kill him just before he would have hit the knockup. Hansama and Bjergsen are left fighting the low health Summit and Blabber, but Summit can't be killed thanks to Undying Rage as he chases down Bjergsen. Blabber gets a lot of health back by smiting the Rift Herald, just before hitting the Rift Herald Eye to get the last hit on it. Summit kills Bjergsen, then turns his attention to Hansama, which also leads him to picking up the Eye of the Herald. Summit turns away as Undying Rage ends and is able to dodge the Ultra Shock Laser to stay alive. Hansama is forced to flash over the wall, but Cloud9 wins the 4v5 fight, 4 kills to 1, and they pick up the first Rift Herald in what would become a big win against Team Liquid. Thank you for watching Hyperanalyzing LCS. Hit subscribe and come back next week for my analysis of Week 7.